folks, welcome back to the channel. Back out fishing, and I'm down at Bluebell's again. It's the 10th of June now, so I didn't go out on my last trip. I was meant to go to Merrington, but the lake's closed because of spawning. So yeah, made me way back down to Bluebell's, and this time I was hoping to get on Kingfisher Lake, but they're spawning on there as well. So I've ended up on Sandmartin, which is an absolutely beautiful lake. It's only about 8 acres, I believe, and I think there's about 150 fish in here. A few 40s, plenty of 30s. Yeah, the fish out here are absolutely stunning, so I'll be happy with just one over the next 48 hours, but it's not going to be easy. The chap next door has been on here since Sunday, and I believe only one fish has come out. I think that was a 50-pounder, meant to have been caught off the top. Beautiful common. So yeah, nothing else has come out, and he's pulled his rods out for a few days because they're spawned on here as well. So who knows what's going to happen. There's no sign of spawning at the moment, but it's only 11:15 in the morning. So yeah, I came down off a night shift. I finished work about 2:30 in the morning and drove straight down here. I had a bit of a kip at the gate. More set up, got a couple of solid bags out, one on a single with a little bit of bait, particle and milky fizz down in the margin. So yeah, gonna have myself a brew, and a little bit later I'll show you the swim. Probably gonna get my head down for a kip for a couple of hours, and I'll show you the swim. Got Buddy with me, no badger I'm afraid, although I might FaceTime him a little bit later on. So yeah, on my own for this trip. I'm going to have to do all my own cooking and wipe my own arse, but there you go. So hope you're all well, folks. I'll catch up in a little while. Folks, this is the swim. I'm kind of wishing I'd set up in the corner swim now. I did have a look down there this morning, thinking the reeds would be best place to probably fish down in the shallows, but I've come one further down. And I'm wishing I had set up around the corner. So do I move or what? I've only been here, what time is it? Just gone midday. Been here since this morning. So I'm going to move. It needs to be now. But yeah, that's where we are. Got left rod, pub chuck, solid bag. Only 40 yards out. Middle rod, probably only 4 wraps out where it drops off, and the right hand rod down in the reeds, just down there on a single, with a little bit of particle and milky fizz. So yeah, not sure what to do. Really tempted to go into the reeds around the corner, but I don't know, we'll see. If I do move, I'll update you in a little while. Folks, I'm still on the same swim. It's I did go down into the corner and have a look. It looks very carpy down there. If I waded out a little bit, and it's quite shallow and there's some nice spots, but I've just found out it's near to where the swan's nest is. So if I'd have moved and put bait in, I reckon I'd have got hammered by the swans and the ducks. So so I decided to stay where I am, and the only change I've made really is to move the right rod, and I've moved it close into the reeds on my right hand side, and I can literally see that it's probably about 4 foot of water, crystal clear water, onto a little gravel spot, and I've just spooned a couple of large spoonfuls of milky fizz and some particle, and I've put the rig, placed it straight on top. I'm only literally 3 rod lengths to my right hand side, so fishing locked up tight because I don't want to get snagged up in these big reeds. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to do. I don't know anything about this water. The chap that's fishing quite close to me on the left hand side, he's fished it for a long time. He's given me some pointers and said, I think it's 2 or 3 rod lengths out, it literally drops straight off to 11-12 foot. And I've put a solid bag out there pretty much at that distance, and it does drop a decent distance down, so it's quite deep straight off. So I've got a solid bag on the middle rod, and then the left hand rod, like I said before, I've chucked it out about 40 yards, and just see what we can get. But the fish have just spawned on here, and they've not showed themselves since. Apparently they show themselves quite regular on this lake, but there's been no shows at all since I've been here. When I went to have a look at the corner swim, as I stuck my head over the reeds, there was a big bow wave, and a fish was swimming off. So they are up there, and I expect them to be up there because it's quite shallow. You know, the water's going to be a lot warmer up there, and that's probably where they've been spawning. But it's just not worth the move, considering that the birds are up there. So I'll stick to where I am and see how we go. Not put any bait out yet, other than that one margin spot. We'll just see how we go. Yeah, it's great to be back out. Hope you enjoyed the last video. I've had some great feedback on it. I had a great laugh with Badger, and thanks to everybody for your comments and everything. So I did ask if anybody would want one of these t-shirts, and there was quite a few comments on that. Probably tomorrow I'll have a look at the comments and somehow figure out who to choose, and if you get chosen, I'll get in touch and send me your size and I'll send you out a t-shirt. So there we have it, that is the swim, and it looks carpy. You know, it's overcast, it's warm, but there is a lot of weed in this lake, so finding a spot isn't easy. You know, the swims are quite tight next to each other, so I don't want to disturb anybody or push any fish out of the area if they are here. So I've gone with the solid bag approach, and we'll see. But it's great to be back out. It's beautiful. What a beautiful day. I don't know if you can see from the video, but it's quite a steep step down to the rod, so if I do get a scream, there's chances are I'm going to have a broken leg jumping down there and all. Trying to get the waders on, but yeah. But it looks bang on, but we'll have to wait and see. So folks, if we don't get anything during the day, then I'll come back to you update before bedtime, and yeah, that is it. Minted lamb chops. Now I'm just cooked myself because Badger has let me down. He's let me down big time. Yeah. There's the good stuff. Knackered out. So yeah, I'm going to get these down me, a couple of beers, and hopefully there's something this evening to show you. Folks, it's just coming up to 10 o'clock in the evening. I'm absolutely shattered, so I'm going to get my head down. I've only had about 3 hours sleep all night and all day, so yeah, starting to see some fish show now, close in. Andy swim next door, some fish on there. So yeah, it's a little bit encouraging, considering I've not seen anything all day. A little bit more encouraging to see a few swirls on the top and a bit of fizzing here and there. So yeah, I've not changed anything. I'm going to leave the solid bag out, leave the one on the zig, and leave the little baited spot in the margin. I'm going to leave it and see where we are tomorrow morning. And I'll make a decision after buy time tomorrow if I haven't caught anything, if I need to change anything up. So yeah, I'm going to get my head down, try and get an early night, and a bit of luck I get woken during the night. Unfortunately, nothing really to update you with, so apologies for that, buddies. Fast asleep. I'm going to let him in my bed in a minute. It looks a bit cold down there. So yeah, that's it folks. If I don't see you in the night with the fish, then I'll catch up with you in the morning. Morning folks. It's a lovely, warm, blustery morning, and we've had no fish in the night. It's absolutely dead. It's not done a fish since I've been here, and it's not done a fish obviously since Sunday. So I knew it was going to be tough. Not really sure what the plan's going to be today. Haven't seen any fish anywhere other than last night. There was a few shows out in front of us, but not seen anything else to go at. I don't see the point in putting any bait out. And the chap next to me, Andy, he's been fishing here for years and years, and he's told me to fish close in, which is what I'm doing. So, you know, take the advice from him. And I mean, I could put bait out in the middle, but apparently it's almost 20 foot deep out there, and most of the fish come from the margins, or at least close in anyway. So yeah, I've got till, I don't know, midday tomorrow probably. I think I'm just going to stick with the plan and just hope that they come past. But what a beautiful day. It's going to be hot again today, 22 degrees. It's overcast at the moment. It looks well carpy. So I'm not going to do anything there. It's, what is it? I woke up at 4:30 in the morning, went back to sleep, and I got up about 6 o'clock in the end. It's now 7:30. So still bite time. I'm just going to not leave everything in the water until about 10 o'clock. If I haven't had a bite, I might switch things up a little. But yeah, still got one on the zig, one on the solid bag, and the baited spot in the margin. And I'm not sure if you can see a bit of rope I've put across just in the reeds there, just to stop the swan getting on the bait. We're going to do a deal with the van then, and we'll swap.
Hey?
Going to do a deal then, swap cars.
What, with the van?
Yeah.
I quite like this, to be honest. I don't think I'd like it with the auto box, but
I'm just looking at the tea bags.
I'm going to count them in a minute. There's a couple down there as well somewhere.
Take them back home, get all the tea leaves out of them.
Yeah, bring them for next time. Our old mate in here. You get it on film.
Who?
Our old mate, Tony.
Yeah.
Black Country Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd have a fucking laugh with that then. You'd have to put an 18 certificate on it. He's a fucking card, he is. Never met anybody like him. Wherever he goes, if somebody meets him for the first time, they remember him for the rest of their life. He's just one of them people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's 84. Look at him, you'd think he was 50.
Most people, if I point the camera at them, they go, and they don't know what to say. And
call him Tony Two Fingers. He used to worked in a sawmill years ago when them 2 fingers are missing.
yeah.
And you want to see him tie his rigs. He can tie his rigs in knots faster than anyone.
Yeah.
Even with them 2 fingers missing.
Really?
Never seen anything like it.
Yeah, you nearly followed him with your finger missing last week.
Yeah. Oh, he's a fucking right card, he is. You laugh your bollocks at. You're just constantly laughing at him.
Yeah.
Some of the things he comes out with, and some of the, you know, the way he talks and that, because he's got that thick black country accent as well.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely hilarious. Half the time we only bring him over for the entertainment.
Yeah. We're going to go fish today, or?
I hope so.
You're only here till about midday, ain't you?
Hey?
You're only here till about midday?
Yeah, I'm going to pull off about 12.
Still nothing showing though, is there? Hey?
That wouldn't mean nothing though
No.
to me. Another one to the collection. Oh, I've got another 2. I have to stick yours on there as well.
Gotta go and get me milk. See, if Badger was here, I wouldn't have to touch
That's
it.
3 months worth, that is, you know. I've been here for 3 months. Them waterproof, them Irish tea bags are waterproof.
Cheers, mate. See, if Badger was here, I wouldn't have to lift this even. He'd even lift it to my mouth for me.
Would it?
Cheers, pal. Folks, that is Andy. Lovely chap. knows his stuff around here. He's been fishing here for a long time, and he's on Sandmartin. He's after one particular fish, big mirror that's in here. I don't know if there's a name to it, but yeah, he's after one particular fish. So he's been at it for ages and still not managed it, but showed me a lot of his pictures and some stunning fish he's had. Clearly knows what he's doing. So yeah, I've took his advice and took a similar approach to him and fishing close in, and yeah, this is what it's all about, making friends on the bank, and sometimes they even make you a brew, which is handy, especially when badgers away. So yeah, there's not really a lot I can say, folks. I'm just going to stick at the saying, there's no point piling a load of bait in. Let bite time pass, and I'm going to go in and just refresh the rods, make sure there's bait on that baited spot still, and I'm just going to stick it out. And like Andy says on here, they just switch on and then switch off very quickly. So if you're going to take advice, take it from him. He knows what he's doing. So I'm going to speak to Badger in a bit. I'm going to FaceTime him. I'm going to get him to do the draw for the t-shirt. A lot of people have commented on the last video, so we'll do a draw for the t-shirt and get that sent out to the winner. Yeah, there's not really a lot to film, and not really a lot to go at really, so. But you know, I've come down here wanting to get on kingfisher. I knew that was going to be tough, but there's some cracking fish in kingfisher, but it was spawning. I could have jumped on mallard, knowing that I'd have probably winkled a few out of mallard in a couple of days, but it's not what I'm after. I want a PB, and if that means sitting here and there's a chance of blanking, I'd rather do that. You know, and the fish in this lake are absolutely stunning. Proper dark looking commons, black on the top and gold underneath. Really, really nice, stunning fish. So I'll be happy with one, but you know, as the time passes, I'm sure you all know that feeling where, you know, you're all excited about catching a fish, and then as time passes and you start getting your head down a little bit. But no, I know what I came for, and you know, there's a good chance that I'm not going to catch on this session, but you just never know. It takes a couple of seconds, doesn't it? So I'm going to have my brew. Once bite time's passed, I'll have a change up, and if I get anything to come back to you with, then I'll update you a bit later. I'll see you in a bit. Just gone 10 o'clock now, so I think bite time's passed, and still no shows, no fish. So I'm going to come up with a plan and work out what we're going to do for the rest of the day. I might have to find a baited spot somewhere and see if that produces anything, but what I'm doing at the moment isn't working. I don't think it's working for anyone else, so yeah, just going to give Badger a call, see how he's doing, find out why he's let me down, why he's not cooking for me. Yo!
I'll put your shades on.
Mate, you know what I mean? Got to look out for the fish, innit?
It's like I'm just talking to a camera. Where are you? Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm here, but
Where you were.
they won't be able to see us, so I'm going to have to face the camera.
Nice to actually see you instead of just seeing the camera. It feels like I'm talking to a robot or something.
You can see me on here, mate. Little screen there for you. How you doing?
About you're a bit. All right, mate. You?
I'm alright. I'm alright,
Caught any
kid.
fish?
Say that again.
Caught any fish?
Best not talk about that. Best
Really?
best not talk about fish, mate.
Not bad, mate.
Let's talk about why you've let me down and why you're not here.
Well, unfortunately, I can't come with you today because I'm having to do something very important.
What's that? Dye your hair?
I'm currently down in Devon at the moment, Devon and Cornwall.
You've gone all that way to dye your hair?
I've gone all that way to dye my hair. I missed my bin. I ran out, mate. I ran out.
Yeah.
But yes, down there doing some very important things.
Ah.
So unfortunately, I couldn't be with.
You look like you've been. You look like you've been eating well.
Not really. I've not had anything to eat yet. What are you trying to say? What I'm actually doing down there because it's confidential and top secret. So
Yeah.
there you go.
On holiday, ain't you?
Anyway, more importantly, where's your spider? You scared of this little spider that you're worried about?
I killed it, mate. Smashed it.
Yeah, well, you read on the day saying there's a little spider that looks like a spider crossed with a fly or something strange. Honestly,
Yeah.
honestly, I think you're
It was like a grasshopper spider, whatever one of them is.
never grass.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, massive.
And then you said, by the way, just to let you know, we don't get poisonous spiders either here, mate. You think you are in the Amazon jungle or something?
It looked like it was from there. Anyway, I've sorted it. I got rid of it. Big stick.
Killed it.
I can't hear you very well, mate. Your signal's rubbish.
And have you killed it?
No, I've just moved it. It's been relocated.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
So this
That's what you.
So this video is going to be shit. I've had no one to do me filming for me. No one to cook for me. No fish for me. So it's not going to be good.
Well, we should have waited then, shouldn't you, really?
Well, I'm going again the end.
Wait.
I'm going again the end of the month. Let's hopefully you'll be available for that one.
I might try my best then, I might try my best to get on there.
Yeah, I think so. There's a few people that want you there, mate. So.
Oh, have you took your wellies with you?
I left them by your mum's bed. Anyway, listen, I need you to do the honours, you know, for the t-shirt.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is, I think there was 15 people in total that. Hold on, I've got a thing on my leg. 15 people in total that commented on the fish. Yeah.
Right.
So have you just, eh?
What was the winning weight that they had to get?
I don't know. I think it was 32-1. Was it something like that?
What biggest fish? They won a t-shirt. Okay.
Yeah. So I think there's 15 people in total that put that down. So if you just choose a number between 1 and 15, I'll go on, have a look who that is.
Okay, 15. I'm going to just go straight down the middle, well, as much as I can, and I'll go for number 8.
Number 8.
Yeah, I'm just going to cut it down halfway. It's 7.5, but I'll go to 8.
Halfway, 8.
Well, I can't do. Well, if I can't, is there 7.5 on there?
No, 8 will do. I'll just go down the list, and whoever number 8 is on the comments, then I'll send out a t-shirt to him.
Well, you obviously need to know his size, though, won't you?
Yeah, I'll get in touch. But do you know who number 8 is? Can you have a look down the list for me while you're on?
Can I?
I don't know, can you?
Hang on.
That-
Will the camera go off?
Probably.
Is it gone? Is it gone off?
No,
I don't know. Give me 2
you're
seconds.
still there.
Hang on. I'm still there, sorry. Just going to count down now. I'm looking. Replies. Comments. Here we go then. Here we go. He said 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He didn't put one on. Hey, here we go then. Well, number 8.
Who is it?
I don't know if he's famous. I'm not sure if he's famous or not.
I doubt it if he's on my channel.
I'm a famous man, a very funny man as well.
Oh, is it a funny man?
Eh?
A funny man?
man. He's a comedian. He's a comedian.
Okay, go
He's
on.
got the same name.
What's the name? Go on.
The name is Mr. Lee Evans.
Lee Evans. You've just won yourself a Spabaits t-shirt. Get in touch.
Hello.
Yeah, get in touch. Get in touch, mate. Tell me how big you are, and I'll send you out a t-shirt. And we're gonna run it.
Oh, tell me
Badge.
how big you are.
Tell me how big you are, Lee. Hey?
I'm t-shirt size.
Yeah, and your t-shirt size. We're gonna do another one of these another one of these competitions, Badge.
You've got another one.
Yeah. And what it's going to be is, yeah, if you want one of these t-shirts, all you need to do is guess Badger's weight in stone. Yeah. The first one to get it right, the first one to get his weight right in stone, gets a t-shirt. Yeah. Can I ever go first? I'm going 22.
You're not going to win a t-shirt, are you, you muppet?
20 lads. Is it more than that? 23?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll give in. But the first person to get his weight right in... Say that again.
Anyone get how tall Bezer is? How tall's Bezer? Come on. In inches, please. Just in inches. We won't get to feet.
Just in inches.
Yeah, just inches, mate. Taller than a foot, are you? So I just need it in inches. The height of Bezer, just in inches.
No, we're going to do your weight, mate. That's it. I've decided.
That's nice. That's nice, mate. I think that's called online abuse.
Anyway, I best let you go and do your important work.
Well done, Lee Evans. You've got a spanking t-shirt with Spabaits, Bez's Carp channel, and his little logo on the arm. Remember, wear it in pride, show it off everywhere, and get everyone to subscribe. That's what you need to do, lad.
Aye.
Well done, Lee.
Aye, lad.
Watch out for your grasshopper spider, you twat.
Mate, there's loads of them around here.
I'm going to have a cup of tea, get a shower, and go do my important work. Save the world.
Yeah. Do your hair, though. Do your hair, though, kid.
Well, at least it ain't grey like yours. You're white out on the video. Yours does, doesn't it, nowadays? Yeah?
You upset me now.
White out, kid.
You upset me now, Badge.
Well, what's new?
Anyway.
Don't forget, get your wellies on, get in that water. Hope you catch a fish, but you probably won't. Ain't going to get the numbers. You need me on the video. Well, you've got me on the video, but it's not really what you want, is it? But, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, can you text me your weight anyway, because I don't know what it is.
I don't either, mate, to be fair.
Just
I'll
well,
have to get myself on schedule.
yeah, find yourself a decent set.
I don't think it's going to cost 10 stone, though, so, you know.
You wish. Your belly's 10 stone on its own.
Well, you waking up and saying you're over 6 foot, isn't it, really?
Right, I'll let you go.
Right, mate, love you.
Are you going to be in the next one?
I'll try my best, lad. You have to let me know when it is.
Well, you can't let everyone down now. You've got to be there. You said you'd be there, so.
I'll try my best. I'll try my best.
End up month.
I'm a working lad.
Yeah. I know.
I'll be there. I'll try my best, lad. Try my best. I love a bit. Just as long as it's not a camping video. Can't be no camping videos, lad.
Right, so
the food you've done, really crap, mate.
The what?
You've not really put them on.
Hey, I've lost weight here, I'll tell you.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
Right then.
Right then.
You look
big legs.
Look after yourself, fat boy.
Your spider fucking grasshopper thing, you oh, honestly, what a weirdo. Anyway,
bye,
everyone,
bye,
take care.
Bye. There he is, the badger boy. So yeah, if you can guess his weight, you can win a t-shirt. It's got to be 22 stone, something like that. First one to get it right wins a t-shirt. Folks, nothing to update you with. I'm going to go and have a look at the rods now, see if I've still got bait on that spot, and come up with a plan. And yeah, catch up with you a bit later. then, so bite time's passed. It's now 11:45 and I've refreshed everything. The baited spot in the margin had no bait, and I'd even took the hook bait off as well, so I'm guessing that was birds during the night, and they completely cleared me out, so I've refreshed that. And the other 2 rods I've put out at 10.5 wraps, a few spods of bait, probably 4 or 5 spods of bait over the top, and a couple of solid bags straight over the top of them. They're probably, I don't know, 5 rod lengths apart. So I've got 2 baited spots now, only a little bit of bait as I said. I wanged in a load of the Milky Fizz, crushed all this up in my hand and put it in with the particle, just trying to attract the fish into the area. So yeah, 2 baited spots now, and we'll see how we go with that. I can't sit behind motionless rods all day, so I've got to do something, and we'll try that, see how we get on. Come off the zigs as I said, because I've not had anything on the zigs. So just see how we go. Stuff going. Nothing's coming out. I'm looking over to my right to the Mallard Lake and seeing a couple of fish come out, so it's one of them. I knew I could have got on there and probably caught a couple, but I want one of these big fish out of here, so sometimes you just got to persevere and stick at it. So yeah, I'm going to get some food on now, have a beer, and leave these rods for a little while. Hopefully get some fish down on the bait. Fingers crossed. Big Fish Friday. I mean, look at the weather, it looks proper carpy now. Looks absolutely bang on for a bite, but just don't seem to be having it. Come back to you a little bit later, hopefully, for the fish. Well, it's tough going, still no action. Very frustrated today. I obviously had my plan this morning, new solid bags, etc. None of it worked, and then sort of halfway through the day I decided it's not working close in, so I'm going to go long. I say long, a little bit further out, 11 wraps. Andy, who's fished here loads, said usually 10 wraps is pretty much where he's caught before, so I've gone 11 wraps with 2 of the rods, as I said earlier, put a little bit of bait out, and within half an hour doing that I'm getting liners close in, and the lad next to me now, Andy's gone, there's a new lad on there, he's getting liners as well close in, so yeah, pretty frustrating. I brought one of the rods in, put a solid bag in where I was getting the liners, and yeah, nothing's happened. So my guess is that they're still spawning, maybe on the deck, or I don't know, or they're just not up for it after the spawn, so who knows. It's tough going. A couple of lads have just walked round and they've had one apparently, 24 pounder over the other side, close into the margin, so yeah, not much else I can do really. Just the way it goes, just that time of year I guess. All's well that ends well. A few San Miguel. Just put the barbecue on and had some food. Don't like this cooking for myself. I'm just gonna get settled for the night. That's it. Sorry there's no fish in this one, and sorry there's not much banter. It's difficult when you're on your Todd. Hopefully when things cool down a little bit later on and it gets a bit dark, maybe we'll get one in the bag, but just doesn't feel right at the minute. So until then, I'll speak to you in a while. Morning everyone. It's Saturday morning now. It's just gone 8 o'clock. I've been up really since first light, about 4:30, and kind of dozing, looking at the water. But not seeing anything again. I'm not sure what's going on really. I was expecting to see them on the top. It's nice and flat calm this morning. Expecting to see some fish on the top. The sun's up already, but no, not seen anything. Not had a touch during the night. So I think Sandmartin's meeting me up this time. Keep hearing some of the other lakes are fishing well, so Maybe I chose the wrong lake, who knows, but it is what it is. It was never going to be easy anyway, but so yeah, I think I'm going to give it an hour or so, wait till bite time passes and then pack up and shoot off. So, but yeah, it's been a nice chill out, nice couple of days down the bank again, so it's just that difficult time of year where spawning, you know, and you've got to dodge some lakes and things like that, so it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you want a t-shirt, tell me what Badger's weight is in stone, and first one to get it right, I'll send you out a t-shirt. Thanks to all the people who've subscribed recently. I've got over 1,000 subscribers now. I think I'm on 1,000, well, 1,100 I think, something like that, since the last video. So yeah, really appreciate it. I think my next trip is, I think I'm back down Marrington, probably the end of the month for a couple of nights. So fingers crossed we'll see some fish then, but yeah, fortunately this one's a blank, unless we get a screamer at the last minute, which I doubt is going to happen. I doubt it very much. And you have these sessions and you're sitting there thinking, what could I have done? And the only thing I think I haven't done is cast out to the middle of the lake with, I don't know, 16-foot zig or something. My memory card's just died. Yeah, the only thing I haven't done is cast out to the middle of the lake with some long zigs on, but then I've not seen the fish in the middle of the lake to do that, so the trouble this session is that I'm just not seeing fish. I mean, I've heard other anglers saying they're seeing fish, but I'm not sure where. I've not seen a thing. We had the odd swirls, not yesterday, even the evening before, and a little bit of fizzing quite close in, and that was it. And then obviously I'd seen the one fish when I had a look down in the other swim, the one that had swam off from me, and that's pretty much it. I've not seen anything show, I've not seen anything on the surface. It's just been really, really strange. So yeah, I've tried pretty much everything, so it just sometimes it just doesn't happen, and that is fishing for you. So let bite time pass and I'll start packing up my stuff and head off, but I'll definitely be back down here. Like I said, the plan was to get on Kingy, but the spawning started, so I ended up on Sandmartin. But I'll definitely be back down to try that lake, and that's probably even tougher. There's some big old character fish in there and lots of weed to contend with, but I still want to have a go at it. Yeah, so don't forget, Lee Evans, win yourself a t-shirt. If you get in touch with me on Instagram, Big Carp Crazy, or on Facebook or YouTube, whatever you want, get in touch, give me your details and I'll send you out a t-shirt. Beautiful day, look. That's what I woke up to this morning. It's a shame I gotta go home. Back to work tomorrow. Such is life. That's it, folks, the trip is over. Unfortunately no fish, but there you go. I've enjoyed my time down here, it's been great. Lovely place, so if you haven't been down here, get yourselves down here. It is always busy, but there's always swims available. But yeah, I did have a look down on the corner swim. When I first got here, I was going to choose the corner swim, just because I've seen that one fish move off in the margins, and it is shallow up there, so I thought the fish are going to be basking up here, and the only thing that stopped me was the swans nesting. So I chose not to go on there because I was going to get hammered by them, and I've just spoke to a lad who did jump in there, and he hasn't been able to put a bait down. The swans have been all over him, so I think I made the right decision there, but unfortunately still no fish, and the lake just doesn't seem to want to give. There's a few fish coming out of Mallard, just spoke to a couple of lads, so a few coming out of there. So yeah, I don't think I made the wrong move. I wanted a decent fish from Sandmartin or Kingfisher, and you know, I knew it wasn't going to be easy, so such is life. Blank on this occasion, and just going to wait till the end of the month till we get out again. So really enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.